realistically, with marriage and expectations, because we had these conversations with married couples or unmarried couples. Now, if biblically the man is a provider, he's expected to provide, protect, take care of the wife, right? Biblically, Proverbs 31 woman, she does blase, skip, X, take care or whatever. Now, in our day and age, it may not necessarily line up to a T, because now women are in the workforce more often. They may carry their own load before you get married. Now, I'm not saying, now if we got the money and I'm taking care of everything that you need, yeah, that's fine. But if we come in knowing like, hey, I'm doing this, I'm providing, I'm doing blase skip, now we both working, which is fine too. We both sharing that load. Is there, now I don't know fellas if this is just for the guys, is there a difference between the expectation of a guy and the expectation of a female? Because what I hear sometimes with women, and I love the women, but I need you and I expect this, right? But then if I say, oh, I need you and I expect this, what? You supposed to be blase, ski wop the bam, and I'm all for that. So, and I can understand coming, my ancestors are cavemen, so it's like, well, I pay the bills, so I understand that. But then the modern man, I understand I may pay the bills, but we work the same. So I may, for example, clean 37 diapers. This is just, example, but I'm just saying. But then it's like, all right, hey, you want to clean up that microwave? What? But there's an expectation for a male. But I feel like because there's a modern woman, the expectations that we're used to, which I understand they vary, and I'm not saying that it has to be a tit for tat, but can you say as a male, it's almost like the Me Too thing. It's like, I don't want to touch, you know what I mean? We got to tiptoe around it, but it's like we're expected to do certain things, but it can't be an expectation for the women. It has to be, well, could you or would you? How would you react to that? Or what's the modern way? Because the questions are asked and they're answered biblically if they were in a perfect world. And then there's like, oh yeah, all right, but we're not perfect over here. You know what I mean? How does that work for both sides, not just males? Yeah. So
see, the thing is, when neither one really understands their role, that's where we have the problem at. And I understand how it could seem like, the man is expected this and not much. It just depends how you view it. But it really gets into everybody understanding their role. And that could be, that's with anything. Whether it's a job, a company, anything, when everybody understands their role, then everything can flow. But if a person don't understand their role...
Let me set this part for the women. When I feel safe, and I feel secure, I would do anything for my man.
Sure.
In other words, if I had to work 10 hours a day and I know he needs something done, I would work my 10 hours a day and I'll come home and handle it too. So it's only based on my safety, because I've been on both sides. In other words, I can get an attitude, I ain't doing nothing. I can get that too. I'm not doing, and I have done that. He has some dirty clothes. If he just dirty for years.
Not years.
If he dirty. And then, and so I played both roles. In other words, I played both sides where, and it's not so much if I had a job. It's a matter of, I'm with these kids all day long, and then you walked in here saying like you haven't done nothing all day, like you haven't seen what me do. I know you wasn't here, but I was here. And so I get it, and I understand that, but I do know this because women are, they love taking care of stuff. You rarely find a woman that do not like taking care of stuff. And I'm talking about, just want stuff done in house, because the house is a reflection of the woman. It's not a reflection of the man.
You're right.
Nobody look at a man and say, oh my God, you ain't done nothing. They look at the woman like, oh, you're so lazy, you ain't did nothing.
It's true.
They put all the pressure on the woman, whether the woman been gone for 10 years. They still look, oh my God, you ain't did nothing. And that has been all the attack. But the case of it too, when a woman feels safe, this is my opinion, 2019, and when a woman feels safe and secure, I can handle me and you. Yes. In the sense of I can work all day and I have things to do, and now you know I'm gonna come here because I know that you've been. I can see this just like you can. I see the microwave not clean like you can. I know this needs to be done. So it ain't like that. I don't want to do it. I just haven't had time to do it, but I will do it if it bothers you.
Okay, and that's fine too. So I understand that, and this is not like a. It's more so like, all right, that's good. What you're saying is good. That's appreciative. And what if you do have that man that you do feel protected? So I'm just playing the advocate. You know what I mean? Because we get that one side and then we're like, all right, say it, man, say it, you know. But what if you get that, and I'm saying, for example, and I'm not saying this anybody, but what if you do got that man to be like, all right, okay, I clean the microwave. We both doing the same thing. What if that woman just don't want to do it? Or that male just don't want to do it. And going back to Apostle's point, what if the roles are defined? Now you said at first, you're saying the roles weren't defined as what? What if we know our roles, but I understand we may not get them perfectly, but there should be some type of consistency on the male's part or the female's part. Just like if the male is supposed to pay, if the husband is paying the mortgage, you can't not pay the mortgage to buy some Jordans.
Right.
And do that 6 times. So it's not just a male or female thing. So what if we know our roles, but then it's just like, I know I should probably do it, but I'm tired.
Yeah.
Consistently tired. Not. So what if you have that? Because that's what I see. And unfortunately, a lot of younger marriages are being divorced because of these type of problems, because we go in thinking these expectations, or we know what they are, but because I don't want to say the rules are a little bit different. Things are a little different. I mean, the rules don't change, but the way things are handled are a little bit different. So how do you handle that?
See, when we say rules, we've adjusted. We've changed. This has never changed. We've changed. We've allowed society to mold us, and that's a huge mistake. Now, the thing is, if we both know what our roles is as husband and wives, and I'm just not going to do it, and all of this. Now I'm rebelling, and that is going to be a problem.
Or you marry a lazy person.
Well,
Mike. Oh
now,
my God.
okay, now, okay. Well, if you now it goes into the question, did you had no idea?
I had no idea she don't like doing nothing.
How you not know?
Because I never lived with her. Once I lived with her, I recognized she don't do nothing. What do you do when you didn't know that she don't wash her own dishes? What do you not know that she don't sweep her own floor? What do you not know that she just live day to day and not living and planning in nothing in the thing?
Do she got a car?
Yeah, she got a car.
How a car look? See, and maybe I'm talking from an older guy. There are ways you can work around the facade, that you can kind of know little things behind closed doors.
I'm just saying.
I know what you're saying. Little things. No, I hear what you're saying. Just little. No. Well, that's why you don't be marrying nobody you just met. But over a certain period of time, you can kind of you can get independent. But then again, depending on the type of person you are. See, because if you got dirty dishes in your house too, you ain't gonna be able to detect that oh, maybe they do. You ain't gonna be able to detect that because that's how you are too. A clean person can detect dirtiness. Because you keep talking to a person after a certain point, after the little facade, because everybody put on 15 minutes of phoniness. See, a lot of people, they get married at minute 14. Keep talking, and if you a certain way, you will feel either a connection or a disconnection.
So in other words, you marry who you are.
Unless you rebelling.
So you marry who you are.
Yeah, unless you rebelling, because there are people who know who they are and they rebelled and married a Canaanite.